Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another PES Become a Legend video today on the channel. And today's the day that we are most likely going to be leaving Ajax. I know it's kind of sad because we just joined, but we finished the season. It's time to move on. As you can see, we're heading into the off season. We got a few things to take care of before that, so leave a like if you guys are hyped for today's episode. And I have a few teams in mind that I'm interested in joining, so I'm very excited to get into that. But let's just sort of sim the off season here. We have one last team of the month, which unfortunately we did not make. Towards the end of the season, we were kind of struggling to score goals, even though in the final of the cup here in the Netherlands, we did very, very well, getting 2 goals, winning that competition as well, but we're still a 73 overall. So we'll see. Not too sure how many big teams are going to want to sign us. So here we go. World All-Stars squad announced. The squad for the World Selection Challenge has been announced. Lionel Messi commentated on his call-up. Okay, so I really don't know what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Let's just advance on where we are. Okay, the the squad announcement. I guess we didn't make the squad because we didn't get any sort of notification, and yeah, why would we make the squad in the first place? Unfortunately, we weren't selected for the USA once again. When are we gonna get called up? It's been so long, and we have been doing decent. Like, the US doesn't have a great team. You would think I'd be getting called up sooner or later. I don't know. I guess not. Here we go. Moving on until the off season begins, and we can hopefully leave very, very soon. A club ranking update. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to see where Ajax finishes. The club ranking has been updated. The squad for the upcoming UEFA Champions League are confirmed. Ajax will be playing in the group stage. Yep. We're going to be competing in the International Champions Cup. Okay. We will not be playing that. I'm sorry. We are leaving the club. Let's move over to the club rankings, though, and let's take a look at where Ajax ranks. We're 20th. Holy crap. That's huge. We moved up a ton this past season. I think we were towards like the 50th ranking at the beginning of the year. Cool, man. Even though we're leaving, it's very, very neat to see that. Awesome. All right, next I guess we could check out the information for the Champions League. Here are all the teams that will be competing. Or no, this is the last year's Champions League. Oh, well, I guess we can look at that later. Hopefully the next team we sign with will be in the Champions League. Okay, let's move on, boys, and see what is up next. I think the offseason is set to begin. The final day of the season. Yep, so the offseason will be beginning shortly. This is the last day of the season. Thanks for all your hard work. The transfer window reopens tomorrow. This is probably a good chance to take a look at your career so far. And why don't we do that? Let's take a look at how things finished in our first season. We played 17 games with Cardiff, only 3 goals and 1 assist. A lot of those games were simulated, though. For Ajax, 17 games, 8 goals, 4 assists, a lot better. And again, with that, about half of those games were simulated. So we averaged about a goal a game, which is awesome, man. I am super, super hyped for that. And now it's time to simulate into the next season. Here we go, boys. And look at this. We've moved to a 74 overall. Sweet. Okay, that is big, big news for us. And again, I'm hoping that big teams, well, not big teams, but, you know, decent sized teams are going to be interested in signing us. You guys already saw that right there. So the 2019-2020 season is now underway, and the transfer window is officially open. Here we go. It's time to potentially sign for a new team, and Zabaleta has left the club. Okay, fair enough. Zabaleta probably retiring. He's a bit old, but let's go on to negotiations. So let's go to the transfer request screen. And the league I want to move to is League One. This is a licensed league on the Xbox One. So all the teams here, well, for the most part, all the teams are here, and there's a few teams I have in mind. The first one would be Monaco, but it's going to be hard to get into the starting 11 with Thomas Lemar being the starting left forward. We are going to try, though, because this is the team that I want to join out of any team. So we're going to submit our request right here. I don't think they're going to want to sign us, but we shall see. Let's get into the calendar right here. We're going to simulate hopefully until negotiation day. Here we go. It took 2 weeks for them to get back to us. Are they going to be interested in signing? It's kind of what I figured. Talks with Monaco have broke down. Okay, fair enough. We won't be signing with Monaco. We have a list of offers. Okay, yep, that's just the turned down transfer request. Let's move on back to League One, where the second team I was interested in signing with is Marseille. Now, they also have a somewhat high-rated left wing, left forward. So again, might be a little bit hard for us to join them as well, but we'll see. Our second option, Marseille. Let's get into it, man. I really want to move to League One. One of these teams, and I know a lot of you are probably thinking, why aren't you signing with like PSG? Well, obviously, they're just way too big of a club, and we're just too low rated. So the rankings for the national teams have come out. Let's see where the US is at. Where in the world is the USA? We're so far down this list, guys. Oh, that's embarrassing. 49th out of all the teams. Who's number one? I actually didn't see when we were at the top. Number one team is Spain, Germany, Brazil, France, Argentina, Belgium, Italy, Portugal, England, and Croatia. That's the top 10 for the national team rankings. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and advance, and hopefully Marseille will want to sign us. This is the team that I want to move to, boys. Here we go. This is it. Negotiation day. Will we be able to sign it with Marseille? No! Talks have broken down. I don't know what to do now. I honestly don't know what to do. Those were the two teams I was hoping would be interested in signing me. I really want to go to League One as well. It's the league that I want to move to. Guys, this might be difficult. We might have to move to like a smaller team in League One. I guess we can try right now for Lyon. This is probably one of our last chances of teams that I want to sign for in this league. Let's do it, man. We put in our request for Lyon. We are going to have to simulate this International Champions game, I think, before the negotiations begin. And we're actually taking on a team from League One. It's PSG. We're in the starting 11. We will not be playing this. Let's just go ahead and sim this one straight away. Skip the match. I think we're going to probably lose. Oh my God, 4-0 we lose. That is awful. That's really embarrassing. Oh my God, we move up to a 75. That's huge news. So with that, we might be able to sign for one of these bigger clubs. Let's hope. 75 overall now at this point in our career. And here we go. Negotiation day. Lyon, are they going to be interested? The thing is, yep, they're not. I don't think they even had a left winger to begin with. That's so disappointing. Now that we're at 75, I might give it one more go to try to sign with Marseille. Let's do it, man. One more time. If not, we might end up trying to sign for a team that we tried to sign for last year, and that is Benfica. We'll see, though. Let's sim ahead right here, boys, and it's going to be another international championship game, isn't it? Yep. Anderlecht is the team we are going up against. Once again, we're in the starting 11, but we're skipping the match. I'm not playing any of these preseason games, guys. And we draw 0-0, and I'm going to guess we remain at a 75 overall. Yes, we do. No goals, of course, because we didn't score in that game. We've lost, or we have yet to score in both of these preseason games, which is kind of embarrassing. And here it is, negotiation day. Marseille, of course. Talks broke down. All right, guys, honestly don't know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go look up a few teams, and we'll see what we end up doing here. All right, I don't know how well this will work, but Benfica is going to be the next team we go for. We tried to sign for them in the January window, and they were just not interested at all. If we do end up signing for Benfica, my plan would be to play for them again for another half season, and then come the January transfer window, we would move to hopefully a bigger club in one of those teams in France that we just tried to sign with. Let's see, though, if Benfica want to sign us. If they don't, again, more options in mind, but we're just moving down the list. Ajax is just, it's a team that I would love to stay for, but just to keep this series more fresh and exciting, I would rather not continue to play for them. If that makes sense, guys, to you. In that game, we ended up beating Bayer Leverkusen. Nice win right there. So it's time to hopefully get into negotiations. Let's us find out. Will we be signing with Benfica? Will they put an offer? They, of course, talks broke down. You've got to be kidding me, man. Benfica, not interested in signing us. Now comes the hard part. Who do we go with next? So the next two teams I have in mind are from different leagues. The first one is Zenit. I think Zenit would be a fun team to play for, of course, in the Russian league. But the thing about that is a lot of these teams are just very, very unknown to, well, at least me, not keeping up with the Russian league first off. And then the next league I'm thinking about joining, not the Swiss league, it's up here, I believe, the Superliga and Galatasaray. So let's see if, that's not the right league. It's not the Superliga. Where is the freaking Turkish league? I know I'm passing it. There it is. Okay, the Turkish league here and Galatasaray. Let's see their game plan. Do they even have a left wing? They do, but he's 78 rated. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to go all in for, where are they? Zenit of the Russian league. That is going to be the team that we try and sign for here. Hopefully, we'll be able to sign for them because the next highest rated left winger is only a 76 overall. We could easily make our way into the starting 11. Let's go for it, man. Transfer request. We could be moving to the Russia League after this right here. And let's go ahead and advance. Come on. What is going to happen right here in this one? I think we're going to have a game to play probably. Yep, before this one. This is the Dutch Super Cup. Talks with Zenit broke down too. Guys, I'm really unsure what we're going to end up doing here. I didn't want it to come down to this, but this is a team that I think 100% is going to want to sign with us. It is a team back here in the, what is this? The French League. And it is this team right here, Saint Etienne right here. I think that's how it's pronounced. And the reason I think they will want to sign us is because their current left wing, left midfielder is only a 72 overall. We 100% could make our way into the starting 11, and I think this would be a fun team to play for. It's a tough league, but it would give us a good challenge here for at least half of a season, and then we could maybe move to another one of those teams in France, or maybe even move back to the Premier League at that point in time. So we're going to skip this next match, the Super Copa, and we ended up winning on penalties. Cool. I think that's going to be a trophy for us, and we scored that game too, I believe, which I saw there in my data screen. Let's go, though. Will Saint Etienne, I think that's how it's pronounced, will they be interested in signing us? The squad announced. Oh my god, we got called up to the USA. Let's go. Oh my god, in the midst of all this drama, we got called up to the United States national team. And of course, everything broke down to a Saint Etienne, but we got called up to play for the US of A, boys, and this is going to be awesome. Let's check the schedule and see. We might end up just not even. Let's see. Okay, so we have a few weeks for that. Okay, we'll again try to move teams here still, but every team is just declining us, and it really does suck. At this point, I just want to move to a different club. We're going to try Nice right here, another French team, and we're going to, yeah, we're going to submit that request, guys. I just want to move. I want to get away from Ajax. Not that I don't like it here. I've said this before, but I just want something new, something fresh for the series. And we're back in the starting 11. I'm not playing any of these games. I'm just going to simulate all of them. What is this? Holy crap, that was cool. No idea what that was for. I guess it's just the start of the year. They play that little cutscene. That was actually really, really cool. All right, and we end up winning the first game of the year. So, oh no, we drew? Maybe I was looking at the wrong team. Okay, we drew the first game of the year apparently, and we stay at a 75 overall. It's now time to see, will Nice end up signing us, please? I'm just desperate at this point. We get to see Europeans' best player here. Let's get a look. It's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, congratulations for Ronaldo. I mean, probably an award that either him or Messi were going to win in the end. But there you go, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he won this award last year as well. And talks broke down with Nice. Guys, at this point, I'm so frustrated, and I don't really know what to do whatsoever. Honestly, what's the move? Do we stay here for the rest of the season? I think that might be the move. All right, with 3 days remaining in the transfer window, here is my proposal. This is what is going to take place. This is what I think is going to be best for the series. I know I said we'd be moving teams in this episode, but no one's willing to sign us. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to end up playing these 2 games with the national team. We're going to end up making our debut for the US, the long-awaited debut as well. So that means the transfer window will end and we will be staying with Ajax. My goal is to either only play for the national team or only play for the national team and only play in Champions League games. And we'll kind of simulate a lot of these and make our way up until the January transfer window, where hopefully we'll be like a 76, 77 overall, and other teams will want to sign us. So let's sim ahead and make this debut for the USA. Here it is, last day of the transfer window. Nothing we can do. We didn't get any offers. It sucks. It really does suck that none of those offers went through. But there we go. We're simming past the transfer window. And luckily there's good news, and we're making our debut with the with the USA, the United States national team. It's only an international friendly, but I'm really excited for this. Hopefully we're in the starting 11. Yes, we are. Scotland against the USA. This one should be fun. The long-awaited debut of the United States. Boys, without further ado, let's get in to the next match. Will there be a cutscene? Okay, no cutscene before this, but here's the starting 11s. And yeah, let's get into it. USA against Scotland. This is it, the long-awaited debut. It's about freaking time. USA against Scotland. Really surprised that it took us this long to get called up for the national team. Maybe that's just a thing in PES that you have to wait like a year to actually get called up because your player's just so low rated. But the thing is with the US, a lot of their players are really low rated. So either way, I really shouldn't be complaining because we've made it. We're here with the national team. Let's get into it. I'm kind of interested to see like the formation that they're playing. I think I'm at striker. Interesting. All right, we're playing striker today for the first time in our career. Let's see how that works out. I wasn't commentating, but Scotland with the first chance in the game right here. This honestly should have 100% been a goal. Let's get a look at this one right here. Nice passing from them, and look at the cross played in right here, and it was just a perfect cross, but the finish was not perfect. Great ball threaded in the middle. Let's cross this one inside. Teammate on the other end, and it's in. Oh my God, I thought for sure that was going out. What a cross. What an assist. 1-0, the USA takes the lead. Gorton, no clue who that is at all, but hey, man, we'll take the goal. 1-0 to the USA. Dream start in this one, and I want to say that because the MLS is not in PES, a lot of the actual players for the United States national team, they aren't in the game, so that does make sense. Like Gorton is probably just a made-up player, but either way, we go on. It took a 1-0 lead. Look at this cross right here. And I thought for sure it was going to go out, but hits off the post, goes in, and the USA go up 1-0. And that is it, guys, for the first half. 1-0 is the score. We got an assist and not much action in that half besides the goal and the one chance for Scotland, but we'll take a lead in an international debut. Great counterattack. Look at the numbers we have getting forward here. Play it back in. What a ball. Let's go for the volley. And we take the shot. Of course, it's straight at the keeper. We've yet to score from outside the box or from a volley in this Become a Legend series. Chance right here for Scotland. And right here, the shot taken. Of course, they score 1-1. The equalizer. Since this is only an international friendly, you know, I'm not really too upset that they scored right there. It's going to be Robertson. Isn't he he's the left back for Liverpool, isn't he? What is he doing that far up the pitch? I have no idea. But he sticks it in right there, and it's going to be 1-1. Hopefully we can come back here. I'm still looking for that debut goal. We haven't got it yet, but the debut goal, if we do get it, could turn out to be a game winner. Let's hope. And look at that. Hits off my own teammate and goes in. Oh my God. The CPU in this game is so bad. Closing stages of this game. Only 1 minute of added time right here. And pass the ball in. Oh, that was a bad call for a ball. And that is going to be it for the game, guys. 1-1 in our international debut. Unfortunately, we don't get a goal, but we did get an assist. So, good match right there overall. We'll take it. So after that match, guys, we are going to see that, well, okay, our rating didn't go up. That isn't the end of the world, but a solid game nonetheless. And I think that is actually going to be the end of today's episode. The reason being is I need your guys' help on what you want me to do up until the January transfer window. Do we simulate all the games, just play for our home country? Do we actually play this half season out? Do we only play Champions League games? Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think is best. 1,000 likes in the next episode will be up as soon as possible. I'm sorry we couldn't move teams today. I tried so hard. But that is going to be it for today's episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you for another episode later on. Catch you guys then. Peace.